Chapter 33. Satan falsely promises the bright light. But Satan, the hater of all good, sought them in the cave, but found them not, although he searched diligently for them. But he found them standing in the water praying, and thought within himself, Adam and Eve are standing like that in that water praying to God to forgive them their transgression, and to restore them to their former state, and to take them from under my hand. But I will deceive them so that they shall come out of the water and not fulfill their vow. Then the hater of all good went not to Adam, but went to Eve, and took the form of an angel of God, praising and rejoicing, and said to her, Peace be to you, be glad and rejoice. God is favorable to you, and he sent me to Adam. I have brought him the glad tidings of salvation, and of his being filled with bright light as he was at first. And Adam, in his joy for his restoration, has sent me to you, that you come to me, in order that I crown you with light like him. And he said to me, Speak to Eve. If she does not come with you, tell her of the sign when we were on top of the mountain, how God sent his angels who took us and brought us to the cave of treasures, and laid the gold on the southern side, incense on the eastern side, and myrrh on the western side. Now come to him. When Eve heard these words from him, she rejoiced greatly, and thinking Satan's appearance was real, she came out of the sea. He went before, and she followed him until they came to Adam. Then Satan hid himself from her, and she saw him no more. She then came and stood before Adam, who was standing by the water and rejoicing in God's forgiveness. And as she called to him, he turned around, found her there, and cried when he saw her, and beat his chest. And from the bitterness of his grief, he sank into the water. But God looked at him and at his misery, and at his being about to breathe his last. And the word of God came from heaven, raised him out of the water, and said to him, Go up the high bank to Eve. And when he came up to Eve, he said to her, Who told you to come here? Then she told him the discourse of the angel who had appeared to her and had given her a sign. But Adam grieved, and gave her to know it was Satan. He then took her, and they both returned to the cave. These things happened to them the second time they went down to the water, 7 days after their coming out of the garden. They fasted in the water 35 days, altogether 42 days since they had left the garden.